Alrighty guys, this is LowkoTV-He and today we are gonna be casting another Kerrigan Survival Pre-made, but before we start, I do stream on Twitch every weekend, so if you wanna join me while I'm live or just hang out in the chat, we do all sorts of fun stuff every single stream. So definitely check that out in the description. Now let's see what this game will have to bring us. This is almost certainly a pre-made because pretty much all of these guys are pros. So we have a Russian Team Nova, we have Sox with the Elementalist, we have Meron with the Engineer. We've got, what's his name? We've got Finger Boom with the Spirit. We've got the Russian Team Nova once again. There is Underman with the Spirit. There is Russian Celandis. And then there is, ADM with Warfield. And then team with this one. Now on the other side we'll have General Kenobi with a Defender Zagara. And then Kerrigan will also be spawning soon. And he will be Dinosaur. Okay, so pretty much all of these are pros. I'm not sure about the Russian, so that makes me a bit skeptical, but I'm gonna say 90% sure this is a pre-made, so a pro game. Now the Wolf is gonna already start farming on the edge of the map, and the thing is, when you have an actual Swan on your side, you can just run away from either Kerrigan or the Zerglings, because you're just faster than like any of these. Because he can just run away, it's that easy. Warfield is just gonna go run. I mean, Kerrigan cannot catch him, there's no way. I guess he's gonna try to go. Oh, look at this, that was beautiful. Did you see that? He just walled Kerrigan off and then just ran away. He hooked away. And yes, when Swan is inside the Predator gets a grapple, which is insanely OP. Yeah, Underman, Kerrilas in there. Okay. Underman is actually gonna get attacked by Kerrigan. Okay, he's gonna lose his monoliths, his turrets, his valuable turrets, but he got 2. I don't know why you would go for 2 as a spirit. Usually in the early game you can always farm with just 1, unless you fight like huge Zergling balls, which again is not the case in the early game. You should never go for that. I don't know why he went for 2. Baron is gonna go for farming outposts already. He's got like, how many? He's got like 3 of them, yeah. He's doing really well right now with the Engineer. Now ADM is already gonna go for a couple of the sentry bots. These are the best units to put in outhouses for income. So you could say that he's reached at minute 4 with 1 sentry bot in 1 outhouse. And I believe he is gonna go for more. Yeah, he can go for a lot more of these. As a Warfield, if you have like 5 or 6 of these together with like 3 or 4 generators, you can actually base. It's that easy. Warfield run away, yeah, he will run away. He's even got his sticky bomb and then the steam pack at level 2, so he is ready to fight. And he will probably not get destroyed anytime soon. Especially because it's ADM, it's the legend himself. But he's not the best Warfield though, so I'm not sure what his skills on him are. Sox with the Elementalist. He's got a lot of skills with the guy, that's for sure. He's just gonna snowball away. He almost never dies early game, unless he like slips up really bad. He just knows every single build order, so he doesn't die. Kerrigan's gonna go around, she's gonna see Finger Boom's turrets, because there are 2 spirits. The spirits are usually very OP, but not because they can base, because usually you will not get to base as a spirit in a pro lobby, because the Zergs will just handle all of your turrets with Roaches or Zerglings. The thing is, you need the spirits for map control, because without them, it is very hard to keep destroying the Zerglings, and if the Zerg have too many Zerglings, then they can just find all of your outposts, all of your income way easier. Plus they can just scout you better, because they know where you aren't in general, so they don't have to scout as much. Okay, look at ADM is gonna go for like a... what is this? That's a quadruple wall in 1 base. That is a pretty neat base. He does have another outhouse with the sentry bot, so he's got 2. He's pretty much rich right now at minute 6. He's gonna go for a lot more. Okay, so he's gonna go into an ice ball once again. He did get a lot of damage there, but he won't be even close to dying. Team is gonna even wall off ADM. Yeah, look at these junk piles. They're so OP. They can just keep like anything and everything safe, basically because of the cloak ability. Once they get attacked, they just cloak and then they can even regen HP. Look at this. I mean, slowly but surely they can just wall any income. Warfield is just like a Prophet 2.0, except he does not have the Chrono Word, so that's a huge drawback. I guess it depends on what you want from your supports. Fingerbone's gonna get attacked by a lot of Lings actually, yeah. The defender is just gonna focus the spirits for now. Fingerboom has almost no income right now. Oh, I meant to say no outpost, because income he has, look at this. It just doubled his 1000, which is insanely good. Look at this. Baron's gonna lift his factory. I think Kerrigan's gonna go for the rest of the stuff. She's even gonna leave some patrols in here just to make sure this factory doesn't land there. That's so nice. Sock is sending his minerals away. Yeah, this is a thing you can do as a elementalist support, because you don't need your own minerals, so you can just send them away to whoever needs them more. So that is a really nice strategy from him. You should always be doing that, even though I don't know why he didn't send the minerals earlier. I guess he needed them for the... I don't know what actually. For the spells, that is the only excuse I can find for him. Kerrigan is even gonna go for the Predators, and she's moving towards Underman's income. Underman should know that she's on the way. Yeah, now he sees her. If he did not see her before, now he sees her. He will need to sever the markets and he'll manage to. In the meantime, ADM is doing extremely well with the income. He's got how many? He's got 1, 2... He's got 1, 2, 3... 3, 1 dead. 3... He's got only 3, 4, 5 now. 5 outhouses full of units. And most is sentry bots, which is really OP. ADM could probably base right now if he wanted to. He's got +2, look at this. His freaking Hellion can 2-shot Zerglings. And he's got only 3 armor, are you serious? It's pretty squishy despite the upgrade, but it's still pretty OP when it comes to farming. There's gonna send just more sentry bots inside the base, look at that. I mean, that one is full. It doesn't know what to do with this sentry bot, look at this. Is he gonna try to build another like outhouse? Probably on the low ground. He doesn't know what to do with this one sentry bot. Link health, they say. Yeah, they did get the Link HP. Now they don't have like 60 anymore, now they have 75, and 4 farming builders like Spirit and like Engineer. That's a big deal. When you have so much HP on these Zerglings, it's gonna be insanely hard to destroy them. Now the Spirit is almost never gonna be able to one-shot them ever again. He will need to two-shot them, which is extremely inconvenient. Elementalist, no, don't go towards Zagara, that's a bad thing. Kerrigan's gonna walk in from the side, he's gonna manage to actually stun him and then he will go away. He's gonna get 3 of each, 1 of each orb actually. But what does he wanna do? I guess he's just gonna use the Mire Rage when he's gonna get a chance to. He's got like all 3 ice orbs. He just needs 75 energy, yes, he will actually go for it. He will go for the Mire Rage and he's gonna send these clones away and he himself is gonna run. Yeah, look at that. He will outrun Kerrigan because he did go for agility. And then his clones will distract the Zerglings. Yeah, he needs some heal from either the Warfield or a Swan. I guess Warfield is basing, look at this. Warfield is actually basing. He just lost the income in here. I guess the Garo just went on it. And then he just rebased here. This is really nice. And then this sentry bot can load into this from the low ground. No, Nova, what happened to Nova? I did not see that. I guess Kerrigan just got her. No, team, don't wall off like that. No, don't do it. You only need to wall it off when you know exactly it's gonna be bad. When you know exactly that you need the wall, because if you're not careful you can cut off escaping paths and kill your own allies. So I never suggest doing a lot of walls inside bases just to feel special. If you're like a Swan and wanna do something useful, just go for some turrets for damage. Fingerbomb's gonna get a lot of gas from those Zerglings. He's gonna deposit like thousands and thousands of minerals right now. He is rich, he's getting pretty freaking lucky. Without being this lucky, he wouldn't be able to really do much. But he just got the algorithm, I guess. Yeah, he's got on 10,000 in total. He's gonna win on both of these in total. He did win like 400 from that, lost 200, gained 500, 600. He's gonna get 2,000 on this one and 3,000 on this one. My god, this Spirit is killing it. Look at this. They're gonna increase once again. They're gonna double 10,000 minerals and he's got 20,000. Yeah, that is insane. He just like doubled his money with about, how much was that? 48 gas. And I don't even think he had, oh yeah, he did actually get a crystal ball. Oh yeah, never mind. He got a crystal ball. I thought for a second that he did not have one, because most spirits don't even go for crystal balls for some reason. Crystal balls are just insanely OP, especially on this spirit. On the dark spirit maybe not so much, but on the regular spirit they can make your income double easily, like easily. You always want to have those in your base. Now the boys have actually base right now. They have a lot of fortresses. Warfield is being the main defender, of course, because he's insanely OP, especially when he is as good as ADM. We need 15. He's got, what are the upgrades? He's got 3-3. He's way ahead of the Zerg. And with a couple of allies, he could definitely annihilate any Zerg that comes in his path. I guess the Elementalist is gonna be fine for now. Yeah, Sox is gonna do really well for now. Even Underman is here, but Underman doesn't really have that much income. Look at this. The Fingerboom dude is just gonna get all of his minerals into one bank and then he's just gonna wait. No way! What is this? Spirit? What in the world? He doesn't want to trade anymore. He's got some gas. He's got some minerals, but he's not gonna try to use them in markets anymore. He's just gonna go for the bank. And the thing is, because this base is so big, I guess the Zerg will just ignore this one spirit. She's just gonna go for some more turrets. I guess she really wants to base. Okay, she's gonna withdraw like 1000 minerals at a time. The spirit really wants to go for a base. Fingerboom can actually save this game. Okay, here comes Kerrigan. He's got 2-1 roaches, which is insanely good. Now all of the roaches will just get destroyed by the fortresses. She'll go into this very choke and she will actually, no, Underman almost dies, but he will teleport. Fun thing is, even if you're snared, you can use the blink, so you can blink away. Both ADM and Sox are gonna go after Kerrigan. Look at this, ADM on level 4 with 700 HP and then Kerrigan's gonna spam some roaches. They don't have that much damage, this is my concern. Only 30 damage for the roaches. They're eventually gonna get rid of all of these marines. Murloc marines are not that strong or tanky, but they still deal an insane amount of damage. Warfield is just gonna say next to here. Now Kenobi is gonna send some baitings from the side. They will manage to destroy a lot of these Murloc marines because they will connect, but Kerrigan will be able to destroy all of these with the roaches. Look at this, she's just going ham on everything. She's even gonna spam more roaches. For that much income, she's doing really well. She's actually plowing through this base and she's destroying a lot of the fortresses. And fortresses, of course, don't have that much armor, but they do have a lot of HP regen. And also the Elementalist is here destroying as much as he can and gaining a ton of experience from everything. He's even gonna go for the freezing field, which deals an insane amount of damage. It's gonna be... Oh, look at this, ADM went for a battle cruiser for some reason. I guess the thing can almost one-shot roaches, which is OP. Now Meron will have to lift his structures up. He doesn't have that much income. Yeah, in pro lobbies, fighting with an engineer is very hard. Now Worth is even gonna spam Santos, or I guess Xantos, because Xantos is a tank. Even though he doesn't have that many stats, if he gets a couple of levels, then he will be able to destroy a lot of stuff. Now Kerrigan will retreat. She will teleport. I guess she wants to regroup and get more roaches. She did go for 2-2, so now the roaches will deal 33% more damage, which is significant. Now the thing is, after this push, the Warfield won't really be able to get a lot of income because he did lose a lot of outhouses. But he's not poor by any means. I guess he just wants to go for more units. I think he'd like to go for some battle cruisers right now. Battle cruisers and then I guess sentry bots for the damage. Okay, Creep is also here. Yeah, the thing is, the guy is kind of pushing towards the base. And it will get overrun by Creep. In the meantime, the Spirit, what is 42,000! The Spirit is rich! Yeah, he's just building more and more turrets and then the Zergs don't even care about that. Even though they probably should, because a good Spirit, together with the Warfield and a good Elementalist, would be actually impossible to kill. So I don't know, Zergs, I really suggest that you try and do something about the Spirit with freaking half 100,000 minerals. They actually scan him. Look at that. They see the spirit and they see the bank. They are 100% seeing the bank. But will they care? Not really. I guess they want to go for this base first. They're ready to attack. Do they have +3? No, they don't have +3 melee or ranged attack just yet. But they will have to go for it eventually. Hey, look at that. The elemental destroys all of those banes with the freezing field, which is insanely OP when it comes to dealing with very small units. These Murloc Marines have now 4-3, so the dude Warfield just went for a ton of upgrades right now. The guy is just gonna go for almost all of these Murloc Marines. Look at that. They're just gonna get destroyed. They do have +3 melee for some reason, but not +3 ranged, which is kinda bad. Because the thing is, you won't fight this with Zerglings unless they have Somps. Do they have Somps? As far as I can say, no. No, Kerrigan does not have Somps, and there is no way she can fight this with Zerglings. They're just not enough, right? I guess you would send a couple, but again, no, these won't work. Especially with these fortresses that do 100 damage each. The Zerglings just don't work like this. That won't be possible for him. Fighting and destroying the enemy with the Zerglings, not a thing anymore. Kerrigan's gonna go from the back actually. She wants to go and probably kill that one rock. She's just gonna spam like roaches after roaches, and there she is. She's gonna go after the freaking rock. She's gonna spam even more roaches. Just go for them. Look at the Russian. The Russian is still here with Tosh, but he's not that advanced. Yeah, he's not that strong right now. Kerrigan's gonna try and go for someone here, and then the Elemental is gonna use the meteor that is gonna destroy most of those roaches, and Kerrigan won't manage to kill that rock. She will only deal like 8,000 damage to it. Now the survivors actually know to defend that rock, because if it falls, then the base will get destroyed from the inside. Now Kerrigan is gonna go once again for a push with a lot of those roaches. Now the Elemental is ready to use the meteor again. Or will he? No, he wants. He's gonna get the soul catching zone, and he's gonna get a lot more roaches on his side, but those are not as strong as the initial roaches, so that's the thing. Now Kerrigan's gonna go for all of these Murloc Marines. She's gonna destroy from the fortress. When the fortress goes down, now even Zagara going from the top with a lot of her own roaches that are gonna try and actually break through all of these units. Even though it's gonna be really hard, I guess they're managing to do it, even though the survivors are trying to spam as much as possible. They're trying to build as much as possible. Look at ADM. It's gonna get like 1,000 of these Murloc Marines, all of them shooting towards the roaches. Now the roaches are not really that good. They do get +3 though, and that's huge. They're gonna have so much more armor, which is OP, especially against these Murloc Marines. The Murloc Marines will just go after Kerrigan. They will be attacking her for a very long time, even though I think the base is over. Yeah, Kerrigan can just spam too many roaches, and she's also got about, how much? 4,000 resources that are unspent. Even Tosh dies right now. Did you see that? Tosh got destroyed, and then all of these buildings will eventually get melted. Team says GG. I mean, not quite though, because the spirit is still going strong. Look at this. The spirit is almost maxed out on the turrets. That is their backup plan, the spirit. Now, are the guys gonna retreat to the spirit base? Because this base pretty much got destroyed. Look at this. ADM has a ton of gas too, so he could rebuild everything in that other base. Now Xantos, still here, still present. Warfield too, he hasn't left just yet. He's level 10 now. He's got 8.5 range, which is a lot more than any Hydra. And that is almost as much as Lurkers have, so he's almost on the verge of outranging everyone. But I don't think he will manage to just yet. He does need a lot more XP to get level 11. Now the Warfield is gonna go... He's actually trying to deal damage to Kerrigan. Even though he doesn't do that much damage, he's gonna do his best. He's even gonna... Is he gonna use a Steam Pack? Not yet. I think he's keeping it from when he will actually want to leap towards the Spirit Base. Now even the Elemental is gonna use his... Oh no, that was just a sticky bomb by the Warfield. The guys are trying to do as much damage as possible, as fast as they possibly can, because they know that after this Kerrigan will just go towards the Spirit Base. I guess this one base will absolutely get destroyed, even though I have been saying that for like 5 minutes and it's still going. Close one says GG team, even though I don't think it's over. No, the Spirit has an insanely strong base, even though this base will fall, and the astonishing amounts of roaches will just go through everything. The thing about roaches is that they can brute force their way through the enemy bases. and they are also a lot cheaper than Hydras for their worth and cost a lot less supply. So when you're fighting the enemy bases with not that many resources, I guess you can just go for them. Now Zagara could probably teleport on top of the Spirit. This is not a good idea. Standing right next to the Zerg is never a good idea. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Zagara almost caught her. I think in like 4 shots the Spirit would have died in like 2 seconds. All Zagara had to do is like stay next to the Spirit for 3 seconds or 2 seconds and then she would have died, but I guess she was a bit late to the party. Look at this. ADM is actually... wait, what? The Russian is going to destroy his own pylons, the Russian Celandis. I mean, these Russians are not that good as far as I can say. The best are Fingerboom and Warfield, like by far, and maybe Sox, but Sox was not that useful this game. It did not become fed because it's mostly Kerrigan, and Kerrigan is a lot better at killing an Elementalist than, for example, the Haka or Brock. She's just gonna go after every single last one of these turrets with Roaches and Zerglings, which I guess will eventually work. Yeah, look at that. Kerrigan will just move forward with the army now. Why isn't she not using her E? Her Primal Roar can just boost a lot of these units' attack speed and then move speed. I don't know why she's not using it. She's actually gonna break a lot of the Spirit base. The Spirit has freaking 100,000 resources. The Spirit is not even using them now. Okay, here comes the Elementalist with all of his spells, including his Fireball. He's gonna be able to destroy a lot of those units. Look at the Meteor, is gonna go and kill like a third of all of those units, and then Kerrigan will eventually manage to go after the Santos. That one will fall, but Kerrigan's gonna be losing a lot of HP. Kerrigan, what are you doing? She's only at 20,000 right now. She needs to keep the HP because these survivors are smart, and once you get low enough, they will get rid of you. Now Kerrigan's gonna be at 13,000 only, and she's gonna go after the Elementalist, but he's gonna use the Lightnings. No, the Lightnings will get a lot of damage and Kerrigan will get destroyed. ADM will terminate her. Good game, well played. The Lightning Storm from the Elementalist dealt like 20,000 damage, and with that, the game is over. Good job Sox and good job ADM as well as Fingerboom. These were the carries of the game.